Welcome to theStreet.com TV. I'm Greg Greenberg, and we're back with the 5 dumbest things on Wall Street this week. Here's Senior Editor Colin Barr. Welcome, Colin.
Hi, Greg.
How's it going?
Good, thanks.
We're going to go to the top of the list. Dow Jones.
Well, Dow Jones has been, they've been in the news a lot. Rupert Murdoch wants to buy them. He has a lot of money. He's a rich, rich man. And then this week they were approached by 2 more men one of whom has a lot of money, and then one of whom maybe doesn't have a lot of money.
And who are those men?
Those men are Ron Burkle in the one case. He's a friend of Bill Clinton. He's a definite rich guy. He's a billionaire.
He's an FOB.
He's an FOB. He can definitely make a deal work, although he's teaming up with the Dow Jones union, so you wonder about the structure of the deal.
Is it like one of those Sam Zell deals?
Right, and Murdoch is saying, look, here's $5 billion in cash. Do you want it? And then people are saying, $5 billion in cash, not bad. The other guy is this guy, you know him, he's a Philadelphia guy, he's Brian Tierney, and he bought the Inquirer last year. He paid $560 million for it, something like that. And then, he was promising to make things work better. He immediately had to cut, 17% of the staff.
Well, $500 million versus $5 billion seems like he's one very big zero short.
He's a big zero. might be the way you'd say that.
All right. Number 2 on the list is Citibank.
Citibank. Well, they had another brush with the law. They've had their issues in the past few years. It turned out that they had a brokerage down in Charlotte where people were recruiting Bell South retirees and saying, hey, you have this pension from Bell South. You know what? You have your pension. Why don't you trade it in and trade it for stocks? What a great idea. You'll get rich. You get very, very rich. And of course, this happened around 2000. Stock market was a good place to be at that time.
Yeah,
very
so
good place
they
to
traded
be.
in the security annuities for this.
They had fixed annuities, right, from Bell South.
Safety security.
Right, and they turned those in for, maybe it was WorldCom stock. That was a good
That was
stock.
a good one. Yeah, that was big with
stock,
Citibank.
Yeah, they were good. Solid company.
Almost got Grubman's kids into 92nd Street Y with that stock.
That's all you want.
Monster, number 3 on the list.
They've had some management changes. They're a job site, so they're familiar with management changes, and they're on their 3rd CEO in the last year now. And then this week they said, well, we're going to get a new CFO too, because we've only had one of those in the last year. So they named their new CFO, and they said, we've got some other changes. We're going to let go of the guy who used to lead our U.S. job site. And they said, fortunately, we're making these moves from a position of strength.
Well, it's a job site, so it's good that they have a lot of shuffling at the top.
A lot
of making jobs. Number 4 is Mattria.
Mattria. Well, they had a big deal last year that they unveiled with Wellmark, which is a Blue Cross Blue Shield thing. And they said, this is a huge deal, 2 million members, 10 years, it's going to be huge, it's going to be great. And then 8 months later they say, well, all right, so maybe it's not going to be great. Maybe it's not going to be huge. So that didn't work out for them.
No. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's like a
years,
marriage.
10 years can be short.
Number 5 on the list, utstarcom.
Well, they tried to sell themselves. Turned out no one wanted to buy them. They've had their restatements. They've had their management issues. Last year, they named a guy to take over as the CEO. They said he's going to assume the CEO responsibilities, but he never got to do that. They decided to keep their current CEO, who allegedly is about to face SEC charges.
Good for him.
Right.
Good for him.
So
they're going to go it alone.
Got to face the music.
They're going to go it alone with the guy who has charges against him at the top.
Yeah. Well, you got to do what you can.
You got to climb that wall of worry. We're going to have 5 more dumb things next week?
5 more.
Awesome. Colin Barr, Senior Editor here at TheStreet.com. I'm Greg Greenberg from TheStreet.com TV. Thanks, Colin.
Thanks, Greg.